Hello and welcome back to Foundational Reading for Families. This is session 6, Phonics Part 3. Today we're going to continue talking about correct sound production and activities you can do at home with your child. J, J. Note that J, like many other sounds in the English language, can be produced using different letters. It can either be produced using the J or the J sound can also be used produced using a G. N, E, as in ed. N, N. And N, M and N, are both nasals. They're one of the three nasals in the English language. When we produce nasals, the airstream goes through our nose. Just hold your nose and try to produce these sounds. Because N and M are both nasals, and they look similarly on the page, students tend to confuse these when reading and spelling. Drawing attention using a mirror to how these are produced differently in the mouth can help clarify for your child. So, is produced with both of our lips together versus n is produced with your tongue back on what we call the alveolar ridge, or the ridge behind your teeth. Drawing attention to those different positions can help clarify and help your student discriminate between the and n sounds. Our next sound is W, W. H, H. The following activity I'm going to show you is from Florida Center for Reading Research. The materials are linked below this video so that you can print them out and do this activity at home with your child. So you will have letter cards split into consonants and vowels. Your child will pick two consonants and one letter from the vowel pad, and then put them together. Put the vowel in between the two consonants, so we have a consonant, vowel, consonant word. Then your child needs to look at this word. Sound out the sounds for each letters, and then read the word blending its sounds together. Hig. Then your child needs to take a second and think, is this a real word or is this a nonsense word? Hig is clearly a nonsense word. Your child would add the word hig to our nonsense word list that you would have on the sheet right here. Let's show you one more. Again, your child will take two consonants from the consonant pile, a vowel from the vowel pile, and then put them together. Sound out each letter, d, blend them together, fed. Then decide, is this a real word or is this a nonsense word? Fed is actually a real word, so your child would write fed on the real word list. The second activity you'll notice are using the same letter tiles that we just talked about. What I've added are my digraphs. Digraphs are when you have two letters that together produce a unique sound. For example, SH, we have two letters. Together, they produce the sh sound. This activity using digraphs is probably one you would use for your older child or for a more advanced phonics student. The way this activity works is you have a pile of picture cards. You also have your letter cards and your digraphs out on the table so that your child can easily see them. Your child pulls a picture. This is a picture of a chin. Your child then takes that and then looks for the letter tiles that help produce the sounds in the word chin. Ch. Now we need the is sound. We got our I, and then we need to end with an n sound. Grab the N. Let's read it slowly. Ch, I, n, and then put it all together and blend it quickly. Chin. Let's do another one together. This is a picture of a duck. So the first thing I need to do is find the letter that produces the d sound. So I grab my D, which is right here. Now I'm looking for the sound, which is produced by my U. And then I have a k sound at the end. And our students know we've been working on digraphs, and it could be a K, but because we're working on our digraphs, we know that it's actually the C and K together that can produce the K sound as well. And that is how we spell duck. And then we go and we do each sound independently, d, k, and then blend them together, duck. Thank you for joining us again for Foundational Reading for Families. Please continue working with your child at home on correct sound production and on these phonics activities we've been talking about in these sessions. Please join us next time for Session 7, Phonics Part 4. We'll finish the remaining sounds that are covered in the Sound Sensible program, and we'll also talk about phonics activities you can use that are focused around dictation. Thank you so much. Bye.